We had a cold front work its way southward throughout our viewing area overnight last night. Since then, high pressure has taken back over our weather. That is why today was so nice, beautiful, and sunny out. And we're going to continue this heading into the day tomorrow and also into your Friday. So get outside and enjoy this weather because it is going to feel amazing. And one thing that we can use to track how amazing it feels is called the Muggy Meter. This is based on the dew point temperature, or how much moisture there is in the atmosphere. And the fact that we are in late July and we do not have these circles in the measurable category, that is always a good thing to see. Right now, our dew points are dropping behind that cold front I just showed you, meaning that there's not as much moisture in the atmosphere, and that's why it hasn't felt as oppressive as it has been over the last several days. And we're going to keep it out of the measurable category heading into your Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and maybe into Sunday as well. So get outside and enjoy this relatively drier weather while we have, because it is going to feel very nice. Here's a look at the forecast for your Thursday. We start out in the upper 60s to lower 70s across our PD and Border Belt counties for your Thursday morning. Lower to middle 70s right along our Grand Strand. Once we get to your lunchtime hour, temperatures will be warming into the lower to middle 80s. And then once we get to your afternoon, high temperatures will be in the upper 80s to around 90 right along the Grand Strand, lower 90s generally heading further inland. We're going to copy the forecast from Thursday into Friday, meaning that it'll be another very nice day. Temperatures in the morning will start out in the middle to upper 60s across our PD and Border Belt counties, lower to middle 70s right along the Grand Strand. Once we get to your afternoon, highs will generally be in the upper 80s right along the coastline, lower 90s heading further inland. Let's talk about the forecast for the upcoming weekend. Saturday will be a very nice day under partly sunny skies. Only a very small chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm, but most of you will be staying dry. High temperature wise, middle to upper 80s right along the Grand Strand, lower 90s heading further inland. Once we get to your Sunday, a cold front is going to start approaching our area, and that will increase our rain chances to around 30 to 40% chance. But right now, it does not look to be a washout. Don't cancel any plans you have Sunday if they're outdoors right now, but we will be keeping a close eye on the forecast as we get closer to Sunday. And once we get past Sunday, this system bringing us our next best chance of rain is going to be kind of a slow mover. So we are going to have increased rain chances heading into next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But like I just said, we still have to fine-tune this forecast considering it is 5 to 6 days out. So don't cancel any plans you have yet, but keep in the back of your mind that rain chances will be coming back as we head into the upcoming week. Here's some good news regarding the tropics or the Atlantic Basin as a whole. It is a snooze fest to say the least. This is exactly what we like to see. Thankfully, lots of dry air coming from the Saharan desert and lots of wind shear from the ongoing El Nino is making conditions very unfavorable all across the Atlantic Ocean, and we're not going to see any new tropical systems or hurricanes forming over the next 7 to 10 days. Here's your 10-day forecast right along our Grand Strand. For the foreseeable future, high temperatures will generally be in the middle to upper 80s with overnight lows in the middle to upper 70s. Further inland, more of the same, lower 90s for the rest of this week. Highs will be back in the upper 80s by the start of next week. Overnight lows in the lower to middle 70s.